G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $1 collection books here, already partly filled with the $1 commemorative coins that we've found so far. My $1 collection book here is nearly completed. We've got a full page of commemorative coins, and then on the second page, we're only missing the 100 years of Qantas, the Qantas centenary coin. We can pick up another couple of $1 coins, the donation dollar from 2021. We could probably pick that up. And soon we should be able to start finding the AFL coins that came out at Australia Post, because some of those are going over the till. The Premiership Cup coins for the AFL and the AFLW, the women's competition, should start to come out. There probably won't be that many of them around, so they might be pretty hard to find, but we should be starting to find some of those like we did with the dinosaur coins. We've got the Great Aussie Coin Hunt book number 2 here. I've filled that up except for the T for Tim Tam, and it's been quite some time since we put any coins in that book, and the T for Tim Tam is eluding me. We're looking for the L for Luna Park in the 2023 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. So we'll put those books aside. We know what we're looking for. One coin for each of those books, and hopefully we can find something worth keeping. We'll find some other keepers as well. We'll look for low mintage coins, look for shiny coins, newer coins, something like that. But generally, we're going through the Mob of Roos. That's the Mob of Roos, the standard $1 coin design. And I'll go through all of those at the end after we're just flicking through the reverses. And here is the first common commemorative that we found, the centenary of Girl Guiding from 2010. We'll put the common commemoratives in a row up the top here. And if we find anything worth keeping, we'll put it in a row down the bottom there. There's another common commemorative, the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. Very common, and we see a lot of those. And because we are just flicking through the reverses, at the end of the hunt, I'll look through all of the coins, looking for coins of low mintage and any errors, and also anything that is deemed noteworthy. And then we have the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation. And so low mintage years that I'll be looking for will be 1987, 1989, 1990, 1991, 2007 and 2012, and that'll be for Mob of Roos that were not issued into circulation. There are years where there was no Mob of Roos at all, but there was only commemorative coins, so they're the years that I look for Mob of Roos of not in circulation, and that is a very shiny coin in there, so we'll get to that in a second. We have the 1999 International Year of Older Persons, another very common commemorative, and we'll put that up there on the top row. And what do we have? We have a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. It's M for Magpie. M for Magpie. 2022 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. It's a nice coin to find. And that'll be a keeper. That'll go down the bottom and make up that first of that bottom row down there. And there we have the 2005 Dancing Man. It's the peace coin, the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. And here we have another common commemorative. It's the 1993 Landcare Australia. And this coin we look out for die chip errors or CUD errors. Coin underdeveloped, CUD stands for, and because the waves are raised and it's got valleys in between them, sometimes the die degrades and chips and leaves little bits of metal inside. What it doesn't actually leave metal. What happens is because it chips away, metal gets extruded into that chip, and it's left behind, or not left behind. It's just doesn't give the full texture of the design. So here's a Centenary of Federation coin from 2001, and we check these ones for rotation errors because sometimes there are rotation errors on the Centenary of Federation coins, and that if we hold it top and bottom and we spin it, on its axis. The Queen should be facing upwards, and I think this is a slight rotation. That's how the Queen should be, like that. And I think that is a slight rotation. I think that is indeed a slight rotation. So that will be my another keeper. I will keep that. It's not very... it's not massively rotated, but it is slightly rotated, so I will keep that because I don't find very many of those at all, and that will be a keeper for me. We have 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives. You can see there it says on the date 2014 and 2018. That's a series of the same coins for those 5 years, and this is the 2014 coin, which is the most highly minted of that whole series, and that will go as a common commemorative. But if we find any of the other years, they will be keepers because they are lower minted. Here is a very, very damaged and worn International Year of Peace from 1986, the very first $1 commemorative coin, and also we have the Year of the Outback from 2002. That is also very common, and another Henry Parkes to end that roll off. So we've sucked a few commemorative coins out of that particular roll. So we get on to the third roll, see how we go about with it. We have another couple of shiny coins down the bottom, so we'll see how they work out. But generally, we're looking for low mintage coins when we are looking for coins where there was no mob of ruse issued for circulation. Where did I put that? Where did I put that back in the pile? I did have the land care. I must have talked myself straight through that. I wonder if I can find it really quick. Yes, there it is. I put it into the pile. Sorry about that. Some of you would have been screaming at me, saying, "What are you doing, Phil? You didn't lay it down, even though you talked about it." Sometimes I'm just talking so much that I'm not concentrating on what's happening after I grab out the coin and talk about it. There's another Year of the Outback. And another reason that I definitely go through all the mob ruse at the end is to look for coins that I might not find straight up. Here is the centenary of women's suffrage from 2003. Another very common commemorative. And when I say I don't find it straight up, is that there are some coins, well, there's only one coin. It's the changeover coin from 2016 where the commemorative side is on the obverse there on the Queen's head side, and so if I'm just flicking through the reverses, sometimes I don't see it, so I will go back and check all of them to see if I can find that one. Here we have the centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension, 100 Years of Age Pension in 2009, also another common commemorative, so we laid that one down. This shiny one was just a standard mob of ruse, and we've got a Landcare Australia. Again, not tripping myself up that time. And so yeah, let me talk a little bit about the AFL coins. There was a set that came out mid-May from the Australia Post. It was a set of 20 coins. It was 18 team coins and 2 Premiership Cup coins. I would have done a video on it, put it out with me opening one up that I would have got from the post office or as a present because it's around my birthday time. And here we have another centenary of girl guiding. And so $1 coins, it's certainly, apart from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt, it's one of the newer coins that we've got into circulation. There are other coins that have come out as well in May. There would have been the Vegemite $2 coins, coloured coins, 3 of those, not in a set, just out through the till, which was quite surprising to me, very reminiscent of the Socceroos $2 coin in 2022. Here we have the International Year of Volunteers from 2001. It's still common commemorative, but it's a lot lower in mintage than some of the other older commemorative coins where they're in the tens and 20 millions Another Henry Parks and another older persons. So a little bit of extra coinage coming into circulation, which is quite good, because we're not getting any, well, so far we're not getting any 2023 dated standard coins into circulation. So we're only going to see what would be considered uncirculated coins from corporate programs, and they are coming out with the memorial effigy on it with the Queen's reign on it. So they will be, in the longer term, I thought they would be relatively special, because they'll be the only ones with that kind of effigy. What did I do with that? Oh, that one's down there. So that we got that one already. Other Sir Henry Parks. So that'll be quite special for this year, 2023, to have a couple of corporate program coins that are not necessarily going to have packages. The AFL coins will have packages, but not individual packages. It'll be a whole set. It's another 2001 International Year of Volunteers. So it'll be great to find some of those. The Vegemite coins, they don't look too bad from what I've seen. I don't have any at the moment. I know they're out, but I haven't been able to get any. So I look forward to seeing some of those in my change or in my hunts eventually. There's a 2019 Jodie Clark. Am I keeping that as a low mintage? Let me just have a look in my book. I think that might be a low mintage, but go back to my book where I hold the numbers that I've gathered from the Royal Australian Mint annual report. It's 2.1 million, so yeah, I'm going to keep that. I think I've been putting those back unless they're really in high grade. It's not in bad nick. I'll have a look and compare that to some of my other ones in my collection and see if that's any better. If it's better than another one, I'll throw that one back in. Well, and we're keeping them in high grade, so that's quite good. There's another couple of shiny ones in there. We'll see how they go. And the Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. And so yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the stuff that's coming out, stuff that you can look forward to or keep an eye out for. The way things are going, I'm not sure that they will get to a King Charles coin this year, but we never know. Here we've got the APEC Australia 2007. It's got a bit of purpley paint on it. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's a common commemorative, so we'll put it down with the common commemorative row. There's another 100 Years of Anzac 2014. So that's my thinking at this point. I don't know of anything else that has come up in relation to new coins at this point. But coins that are in circulation with the memorial effigy are exciting enough as it is, I think. Now, did I see a 19 and I didn't check it for proving mark? That was clear. Alright, no problems. So maybe now that I've had a bit of a chat about things that are interesting in relation to $1, I might speed things up a little bit. I'll only stop by if we find a new coin for the hunt, something to keep, or a new common commemorative. I'll annotate it and then I'll lay it down, but otherwise we'll just crack on with the hunt and I'll see you in a bit. That didn't last very long. There's the centenary of scouting from 2010. It's actually in reasonably high grade. 2010, did I say? 2008, centenary of scouting. 2010 is the guiding, and the two of those make a bit of a mini set. Oh, look at that. After that 85, we have Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2, the Sydney Opera House from 2021, with a massive big scratch across it from the teller opening the plastic that the rolls come in. And there, for the first time today, we have the 1988 Australia's bicentennial coin. And there we have a donation dollar. From 2020. Donation dollar is the first Australian $1 coin with colour on it, with a green circle there. It's also the world's first coin just specifically designed to be donated. If you get it in your change, donate it, and there it says give to help others. I keep that there, and I only keep it as a keeper because I don't put it back in the bank like all the other coins. That goes into a charity pot or bin or tin or something like that when I go back to the shopping centre. Oh, and there we have Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, the R for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, 2019. I thought that might have been a preview mark coin, but no, it's the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. I don't have many of these Royal Flying Doctor Services. I find them quite hard to get, so that's a great pickup for me. That's definitely a keeper in my book. I'm going to go into my wider collection. I have completed the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1 in my very first book set. Well, second on film. First full book set. And there we go, 14. But hard to find that particular one. I'm not even sure I have one other one of those, but there it is. And that, I suppose, without much of a gap, brings us on to the last roll. So, the last roll, hopefully, is a bit of last roll luck. Another Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 or 3 of the 2 coins that I'm looking for would be fantastic. The Qantas Centenary, I haven't seen one of those for quite a while, so that would also be nice to pick up one of those, but last roll luck is running out as we get through a whole heap of common commemoratives. Our last bit of real opportunity is with this 100 years of Anzac, if it's not 2014, but it's 2014. So that is it for the hunt. Please just give me a few seconds and I will go through all the mobberoos looking for anything of any note, and then I'll be back to go through what I've found for today. Back in a sec. Well, unfortunately, nothing of any particular note amongst the mob of roos, so what we have today is what's in our keeper row. We have the Royal Flying Doctor Service on the Great Australian Coin Hunt, Series 1 from 2019. There we go. We have a donation dollar from 2020 that will go back into circulation as a donation. And it is a bit dirty, so, was never going to keep that one anyway. We have the Sydney Opera House, which we are calling the O from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 from 2021 with a big scratch on it. Not the greatest of condition, but definitely still a keeper for the wider collection. We got two 2019 Jodie Clarks with lower mintage on that, so that'll go in the wider collection if they are in better condition than the ones that I've currently got. We've got a Centenary Federation that I believe is slightly rotated, somewhere around 11 o'clock maybe, when you're holding it straight up and down there and then rotate it, and the Queen is maybe that way. I'll have to check that one again now that I look at it for the second and third and fourth and fifth time. It's not as good as I thought it was, but what is probably my star find of this particular hunt is this Magpie, the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3 from 2022, with the Queen's effigy there. Very, very nice Magpie on the front. Good looking bird. Great songbird as well, I believe. I do enjoy the Magpie song. So there you go. So another hunt is done now. Still looking for those Great Aussie Coin Hunts. We've got a 1, 2, and 3, an R, an O, and an M, and a couple of other things of little note. But that's the hunt for this week. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed what I do, please subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment about what you're finding. Are you finding the Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins? I'd really like to find the Tim Tam in circulation and the Luna Park. But we'll see how that goes over the next few hunts, and the Centenary of Qantas as well. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Bye.